got a busy day. What's going on? This is Charlie from Xclusive Autoworks. Today I want to show you something that you might not know we actually do here. I've mentioned it, but this is the first time I'm getting it on camera. We do full car vinyl wraps. So this car came in on Monday. It is now Friday. It's all finished. The original color on this Audi S5 is this black. It's like a very deep bluish black. So it's pretty much black. We wrapped it in this brand called CarLike. It's not a brand I've ever used before. It's not a brand that I would personally recommend to say. Normally I work with 3M or Avery, which are like the standards. They're very good. Yeah, anyway, I wrapped this car. This color was called like Electro Mamba Green or something. Do you remember what the color was called?
I'm pretty sure you were right with that one.
I think it's like Electro Mamba Green. Yeah, it was something like that. But the finish so far is really good. It looks great. You can see it's really metallic and glossy. So, which is surprising because this is most likely some Chinese off-brand. But, you know, those brands are coming up. So, the car looks great. The thing about using brands that we don't typically use and that are already tried and true, like Avery and 3M, is we don't know how long it's going to last. So that is one issue. Normally we don't take cars with customer supplied vinyl, but the customer really wanted this brand and color, so we installed it. We do not supply a warranty for customer supplied vinyl because we have no idea how it's going to last and what's going to happen in the future. We just guarantee that it will be installed right. So here you can see, we actually did minimal disassembly for this wrap too. So what I had to do was take off the mirrors, which are actually molded, not molded, but they're attached to the actual door panel itself, as opposed to usually like somewhere over here. So for that, we had to take out the whole door card. So that all came out. It was honestly a nightmare, a lot of wires. And of course, this being a German car, it was overly complicated. But anyway, those had to be removed. These badges actually stayed on the car. So everything was tucked just underneath to my best ability. Also the chrome trim. So this piece was removed and this one as well, which was surprising. This one came off because usually on convertibles the back trim doesn't come off, but this one actually came off. The top is closed right now, but there is a silver piece that also came off with a couple bolts. The antenna was removed. The light stayed in, or actually I removed these. I left the ones in the trunk. That just made the quarter panel and the bumper a little bit easier to remove. Here inside was an inlay. Like most bumpers, you have to put an inlay here, just because if you try to use the one bumper piece to stretch into there, it's gonna fail. Too much tension, so that was done. The door handles were also removed. These were actually very easy to remove, even though they're not like your typical door handle, they swivel upwards. The little cover, it's more like a little cover that just slides off, so that was able to be taken off to get into the door handle area. And that's pretty much it for disassembly. Usually I do like to disassemble a little more, but this car is a 2021 and there was not a lot of videos online of how to take, you know, the bumpers off and stuff, and I wasn't going to try to take it off without any prior knowledge because it's risky. You know, I don't want to break anything. But yeah, it can be done. Also, the sensors are left in. I just used the heat gun to shrink the vinyl down to the surface of the sensor to make it look flush. And then also cut around the fog light bezels and the front grille. So yeah, that is our first video on our vinyl wraps. If you want your car vinyl wrapped, come through to us. We will gladly do it. Like I said, I do recommend 3M or Avery, so if you do want a full car wrap, there's plenty of sites online where you can look at colors from 3M or Avery, so you can get a gist of what you want. And then once you decided on your color, you can give us a call. You'll put your deposit down, we'll order the film, and then once the film comes in, we'll book you and get working on your car.